Good morning, everybody. Reminder that I am at pattern-collections.com. This is not an app. I don't use an app. People keep asking me, what app am I using? I'm not using an app. I am at a website called pattern-collections.com. You can either access it on your phone like I'm doing now, or your tablet or your computer. If you're doing it on your computer, it looks slightly different, but it's it's the same. It's just a website. There is no app. If you are interested in all the different things that are on this website, I have a video. Oh my gosh, I don't know how long ago it was. At least a year probably or more. But I do have a video called What is on Pattern Dash Collections or something like that. Let me look it up real quick here. YouTube. I'm looking for, can I search for videos? Search website. Maybe I called it not web seer. Ay. Yes, I know videos wouldn't be found by that because it's not what I typed. Don't you hate that? SITE. No. No, I can't use that as my my search term because I use the word website in. Nope, that's not it either. Well, I can't find it right at the moment, but if I think about it and I find it, I will put a link to it in the description below, because I can't find it right at the moment. But I have a video on how to navigate the website and what things you can find under new patterns, new videos, pattern focus, weekly template, the home, in here, all the different skill levels, themes, designers, CPT, everything. I have a video about that. So anyway, it's just a website, but I wanted to remind you that if you want to keep this website free for everyone to use and ad-free, which is even more important, at least to me, you can make a donation at the PayPal button. You can put $1, you can put $100, anywhere in between, $1,000, whatever you have. I don't expect anybody has $1,000 to throw around, but you never know. There could be somebody on here who's just got rolling in the dough. But this is how Ina helps keep the website ad-free by accepting donations, okay? That being said, we're going to go to Pattern Focus and find today's pattern, which is way down here. We are the 28th. Your this or that patterns today is either commas, which I have done before. It doesn't have a link here, but I know I've done this one before. It's a fairly simple grid pattern, or Crowsant, which I don't think I've ever done before, and it looked really interesting. There's the sample. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So what we're going to be doing is, in pencil, looks like we are going to, first thing we're going to do is draw just a guideline, sort of a circle-ish shape as to where we want this shape to go. Then inside that, we're going to draw a spiral that comes out like this, like a V-shaped spiral like that. And then coming out of that, we're going to make a V that way. And then again this way. And then we can get rid of our green circle, our pencil circle, and we're going to come around here and we're just going to connect all those with a wavy shape and then color in this spot in the middle so we have this. This is what we're aiming for. And then you can shade either with regular graphite shading or like this. Here they've done the like hatching. Is that what I want to say? Where you just take the pen and just kind of flick it like this with the pen. So you have pen shading rather than graphite shading. And then look at this beautiful tangle. Beautiful. I really like that. I'm really inspired by it. I want to do sort of a mandala-like, but I think I want to try it the other way since we know what it looks like to have these croissant shapes point toward the middle. I'm going to do it the other way around and have them pointing outward. See what that does. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to play and I'm going to enjoy myself. And let's see, what color paper do I want? Not that one. Do I want it this size or do I want it bigger? No, this size is fine. Do I want blue? Do I want just sort of a neutral? Let's just do a neutral today. I don't do neutral very often because this package of papers that I got don't have a lot of neutrals in them. I'm going to have to go buy some more paper pretty soon. About every 6 months or so I buy a pack of paper. And I get it on sale at Hobby Lobby or Joann's or wherever I happen to be, Michael's, in the scrapbooking section. I just buy their scrap pack, which is just like offcuts. And they bundle them all, a bunch of them together. Usually you get about 100 or so sheets in a package for, you know, $5 or $6, and if I can get a coupon for 50% off, I get it for like $2, $2.50, and it'll last me half a year at least. And I draw a lot. I draw a lot, so you know, a package of paper can last you forever. So let's do this one. It's kind of a yellowy off-white color. Start out, I think I am going to find my center. Here, I'm just going to go like that. And like this. This piece of paper is probably close to 4 inches square, but it might not be exactly square. A lot of them have been 4 inches by 4.5 inches. Or 4 1/4 inches. Yeah, this is 4 by 4 1/4. Not quite square. From the middle of this, I am going to put a circle. Let me use my compass. And I'm going to make a circle about, what size do I want to make a circle? Maybe a little bigger than that. About this big. That, and then coming from here, I want to make, I'm going to use my Helix circle maker, and I'm going to use this size circle. I'm going to stick it right on the edge there, right on the edge of the outside of my circle here, and then lining up with a straight line there. And I'm going to make a circle in here. And that's where I'm going to put my croissant. Something. Oop, 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 oop. Well, I'm not doing this very well. Come on, line up. Don't know why it doesn't want to line up today. Some days are easier than others. that. And one more. Like that. Okay. Start with those. I think I'm going to want another one in here. Let me do this smaller size. I'm going to tuck it right in here. You guys even see what I'm doing? No, I've gone off the page. Sorry. I was trying to get that closer to my face. I'm just kind of sticking that other circle in between those circles. You'll see it in a second when I get it done here. It's just a guideline. See, I've got my slightly larger ones here and then smaller ones in between. And then I'm going to do this croissant shape. Instead of having the croissants go inward, I'm going to have them come outward. I might do another one in there. Let me do this size. Right in here. My word, what is going on outside today? My doorbell keeps going off. Well, that just could mean that there's just people walking down the street. Okay. Ah, I like that. Okay. So I'm going to do some of these croissants coming out this way, and then maybe some going inwards on these little ones. Okay. So let's start with a pan. Let me turn off my heater because I don't think I need it anymore. I was just taking the chill off the room. Okay. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to start here. You know, I actually think I want to make this bigger V first. This one. Like that. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to come around. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to come around like that. And then that's the sort of shape you want. Something like that. I like making this big V first and then getting this smaller V tucked in there. It might not be what you're supposed to do, but I like that better. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, and now, do I want these to come outward or inward? Or sideways? think I want them outward, but I think I want this to come out further. So I'm thinking to come way out like this. Outside that circle. And then do that and this. Didn't do that one very well, but that's okay. You know, I'm going to put one more thing in there. Will you notice? Probably. Do I care? No. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do some toward the middle. So let's start right at the point here. Come up. Like that. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to erase all my guidelines and I'm going to put that wibbly line. So how was you guys' Christmas? Hope it was good. I can't tell you how mine was yet because I'm not there yet. I'm still in November. You guys are seeing me in December, but I'm in November, so I don't know how Christmas went. I'll tell you sometime in January. Haha. All right. That's kind of cool just like that, too. Look at it. Oops. Zoom out. You could do all sorts of things with that base pattern, couldn't you? Instead of doing that kind of croissant wobbly line, you could do inward V's or something. You could do all sorts of stuff. I see stuff in here, but I'm going to follow the pattern. Gonna follow the pattern. Gotta turn on my phone again. Okay, so we're going to go from here, come out, and we're just gonna wobbly line like that. Wobbly lines. Like that. Okay. I'm going to make that one go slightly behind that one, which is okay. that's where it wants to live. Some of them are going to go behind other ones. Okay. And then these ones go the other way. Like so. And then you're supposed to fill in this bit. I may get a bigger pen so it's easier to fill. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a little slightly larger pen. This was an 02. I'm going to get an 05 just so that it's easier to fill that in. A little bit faster, a little bit easier. Make that nice and pointy. Okay, that's that part. That really defines that pattern, doesn't it? It looks less defined there without those little curvy bits. That's interesting. That darkness just does something to this pattern that just makes it distinct. Finding that interesting. Just like that. That's really pretty. And you know what I think I want to do? I think I actually want to color this in here. You need a bigger pen. Bigger pen. Let's go up to the 7. What is going on today? Everything's buzzing. What is going on? My friend Julie is having a hard day. If you guys would say a little prayer for my friend Julie. I'm sure by now her day has gone better because it's, you know, a month later, but you never know. She could probably still need it, maybe. Christmas is going to be a very hard time for her with lockdown and everything. She has a special needs son who lives elsewhere, and he was home for the first lockdown, but I mean, he was home with her during the first lockdown, but now he's back where he lives, and he will not be visiting her for Christmas, and that is going to be very, very difficult for her. I can't imagine my son not being home for Christmas. He was thinking about not coming home for Christmas, but he has since decided that he is going to come home. He's just not going to be home on Christmas Day. He will be after Christmas, which is fine with me as long as I see him sometime during the holiday season. But I can't imagine not seeing your child during the holidays. That's just going to be heart-wrenching for her. So if you give her a bit of a prayer today, I would appreciate that. Keep her in your thoughts. Send good vibes her way. There are many people who have really difficult times over the holidays. If you're one of those, I'm so sorry. I know that it's got to be really difficult to watch other families get together and have their celebrations and do their thing. If you are one of those people who have people that you are missing, whether they are just far away or whether they are no longer here with us, and you miss them, I'm sorry. I really am. It's very difficult. I understand that. There are people in my life this year that are not with us for holiday celebrations, and even though I might not have been physically with them during the holidays in the past, they were in my life in a way where I could at least, communicate with them, send a holiday greeting, wish them Merry Christmas on Facebook, that type of thing, and they're not with us anymore, and it's going to be very difficult. But I just need to put in perspective that everybody has that in their life. Everybody has that person that they're missing during key moments, whether it's holidays or birthdays or weddings or anniversaries or whatever the key moment is, that there's somebody who's no longer in your life for one reason or another, and that makes it hard sometimes. I understand that. So I am sending my love and greetings to you if you are one of those people who are having a struggle during this holiday time. Now what do I want to do? Do I want to do just pencil shading? Do I want to do color? What am I feeling? I think I'm going to start with pencil shading because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do next. I want to plop a bit of color in here. What color? I don't know. grab my color pencils. Feel like color pencil work? Kind of does, doesn't it? Colors are you guys leaning towards today? Let's see, pencils. I brought my big Castle ones back out. I finally found them in the house, brought them back out. I like these. There are a lot of colors. Let me zoom out. Oops, wrong direction. Look at all these colors. This Castle package has all of these colors. Look at it, it's got 3 whole flaps full of color. What do I feel like? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do purples and yellows. You're very far away. I forgot I zoomed you out for the color pencil thing. Now you're sitting so far away. Sorry about that. I'll bring you in closer here. This color is called purple. Just doing purple. That one, and I think I want a slightly darker one. So let's do this one. This one is called Indian Red Light. More of a mauve-y kind of a purple. I'm back to being quiet and having fun again. Okay, let's do that purple one again. Here, I forgot to do it at the tips. Should I do it in here too? Probably. Okay. And then what color do I want here? Shall I go just a slightly lighter color? There's a purple light, or I can go into a magenta. Let's do the magenta. Jaipur pink. The color that they're calling this one. Okay, I'm good with those. And then let's put some yellow as a contrast. Which yellow? I have a lot of yellows. Let's do lemon yellow. Let's go a little darker as I go outward, which would be the next one, would be this one, golden yellow deep. That would be this one. I really like purple and yellow together. They are considered yellow, yellow, yellow. They are complementary colors. Straight across from each other on the color wheel. So they go really well together, complement each other, thus complementary. And then let's go down one more deeper yellow for the darker one. This one is called Cadmium Yellow. And it's just slightly more orangey. Just a little bit deeper of a color. And you might not be able to tell the difference on screen because they are all pretty close to each other. Can you tell? Maybe not. I can. And there are some people who can't differentiate colors as well as I can either, and I know that. I've done those color tests where, yeah, the color perception tests. I test very high in color perception. My husband did not, so he sees, you know, like all these yellows, for example. I see these as very distinct colors, and he would probably see maybe these as one distinct batch, and maybe these, and then these darker ones. He might see 3 or maybe 4 colors, where I see all those as different colors. And it's interesting that people see color differently. Neither of it is bad or good. It's just what it is. What is the name of this now? So I can put Crowsant, C-R-O-W-S-A-N-T. Okay, let's sign it here. Put it that way. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. That was fun to do. I'm glad I did that as one of the last videos of the year. We have one more left, and then it will be January. Can you believe that? All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Have a blessed week, and go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time, and I'll be back. Bye-bye.